I'm going to let her take it away, and she's going to share her story.
Hi guys, I'm Raylyn, and I go here. I grew up in Riverside, so just like an hour away from here, with a great family system and great parents, and just like always grew up going to church, and life was dandy. So I accepted Christ as my Lord and Savior when I was in 7th grade. I had a great church I got thrown into, great friends, and it was pretty great. Basically, great's a good word to use for that. Then in high school, I started running, and I loved it. I had always done other sports, but running was different, and I just really liked the challenge of it. Going into my junior year, I started getting a lot better at running and improving, and I was supposed to be a lot better by my junior track season. Unfortunately, I started getting really sick, and I didn't know why, and it didn't make sense to me, and no one knew why I was getting sick. And it really broke me down. I didn't understand what my purpose was if I couldn't run and be fast. But I realized through that my value, I was putting so much of my own value into running, and that's something, I could fall and break my leg tomorrow and never be able to walk again, let alone run. Then what would my life be for? My life isn't meant to be based on what I'm doing, and my value isn't based on what I'm doing in my life. So basically, I learned that my value doesn't come from my actions. It comes from who Christ says I am, and because of who He says I am, it should affect my life and my actions. So then I got better. Kept running. But then when I decided to make my college decision, I knew automatically where I wanted to go. I wanted to go to Biola University, and I actually signed to go there early. So I was signed my fall of my senior year to go there. I was committed for 6 or 7 months when suddenly I just saw doors closing for me to go there, somewhere I'd totally seen God leading me, and I wanted to study the Bible and work in ministry full time. But then at last minute, suddenly all the doors were being closed, and I didn't understand. But God led me here to San Marcos. I had no idea this school existed, but He's like, I decommitted to Bible. I don't know why. I just did because I felt like God didn't want me there. And the door opened wide for me to come here. So I basically threw aside my comfort zone of my community that I was going to be having at Biola or anywhere else, and I came here, which is polar opposite of Biola, where I would be studying the Bible and be surrounded by Christians every day. Here, we're in America, so a lot of people are like, oh yeah, I'm Christian, but it's not the same kind of thing at all. So I came here being completely abandoned from my original comfort zone, and I have to fully rely on Christ. And so, so that has done crazy things by me doing that, by even just being able to be a witness to my roommates and my teammates, and to just show them God's love through my actions and if it's necessary. Even my roommate Kristen, who I invited to church second month of school, I don't know. And she actually just accepted Christ 2 weeks ago, a week ago. And it's just amazing. Honestly, I haven't done anything. It's just been God working through me and being able to make yourself available to Christ. And it's okay to go against the norm here of what the world says you should do, because if you live your life according to Christ, honestly, it's going to conflict with a lot of the social stuff here or other stuff like that. But if you just fully commit yourself to Christ and you allow Him to use you, then it's amazing what He can do. So, keep on keeping on.
Awesome. Good job, everyone.